Guys, welcome back to the channel and to another video. This video is something slightly different. It's a bit of fabrication work. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you'll see I've done some fabrication work on the Mark II Escort that I'm busy on. So yeah, this is just some more. A customer brought a bucket seat to me to have fitted to his car, which is in the thumbnail. And it has its standard flat rails at the bottom, so you'll be lucky if that will fit the car off the bat. 9 out of 10 times you must adapt it to a specific car. Anyway, let me show you the seats and we'll take it from there. So here are the seats. This is obviously the standard seat, OEM seat. This is the bucket seat. But the fabrication work that needs to be done is at the bottom here. Let me just turn the seat over quickly. It's at the bottom here. This feet here, I need to manufacture feet like this. That one, this one, and that one. Because like I said, the bucket seat in question, which is this one here, let me just flip this over. It's a universal one with like the standard rail on it without this feet here, you see, as you can see here. So I must make something like that to fit this. First thing I need to do is I need to compare this length, this length here, to that length of the standard seat. So the OEM seat measures at 344 millimeter. The bucket seat, the new one, this measures in at 320 millimeter. So this thing is 24 millimeters shorter. I got to actually manufacture something like that will be 10 millimeter over this side, so 12 millimeter over this side, and 12 millimeter over that side, in order for it to fit, into these bolt holes. In this clip, I'm taking 3 millimeter mild steel plate that I have. I'm marking it out. I'm going to cut it with a big grinder. So I'm marking it out into halves so that each quarter could be used to manufacture the new footing that I require for the bucket seat. Anyway, let's just see how it goes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take angle iron and I'm going to bend the angle iron somewhat for this, drill a hole, bend the angle iron somehow for this and drill a hole, and then mount this to it and then weld the angle iron to the workbench. So right, I got the seat up on the workbench. So I must make the bracket over here, and I'm going to make a bracket to fit in there. Obviously that side I had to just prop up with a piece of steel because that's lower, because as you can see this foot comes down whereas that one is flat there. So I'm going to just concentrate on this side first. Right, so this is what I'm left with, the brackets, and now I know from the outsides of these brackets is the distance from the correct distance. Okay. Alright, so just witness some bush engineering there to get that slot. Alright, file this now. Nothing wrong with that slot. If I take the bolt, there's play up and down and there's play side to side, so I think this slotted hole should work. So I'm going to do the same type of slot on all four feet, and hopefully it will come out fine. Okay, let's carry on. Alright, so this is how this thing came out. So this box section fits in that thing there, something like that. You can see there. So that will get welded there. Okay, so after tacking the feet together, I'm just comparing it to the original footing just to make sure that the angles are correct and stuff, and then we'll carry on. Okay, so now that I showed you kind of the processes that I do to manufacture this feet, I'm going to start on the back one now, but I'm not going to show that because it'll be about the same as what I done the front one. So I'm just going to like cut the box, bend the metal, do everything like that, tack it together, and then show you the end result. Okay, so I finished both of these feet. Okay, as you can see on the original seat, they look quite similar. So actually, I would think they're probably identical. So I made these identical. So this is obviously the front one, which will look something like that, and this is the back one, which will look something like that. Okay, so they're mounted on that brackets that are welded on in the beginning of the video to replicate the mounting points inside the car. So let's just put this on and let's just quickly see how parallel are they. Okay, it's not lined exactly right. You can see there's a gap there, so that means this front section must go up. And let's check this side. This side is not too bad actually. It also looks like this front is a little bit low, which must go slightly up. So I'm going to take them off, bang them up, and then stick them on again and see what they're like. Okay, so I had them off, both of them, and I smacked them up a little bit. And you can see now it's looking much better. This one may be a little bit too much, but that I can always fine tune. So I'd regard this side of the seat done right now. I might just strengthen the stacks a little bit more, because when I try this in the car, they're going to sit in the seat, so I don't want this to break off. So anyway, let me start on the the next two. I slotted to cater for the offset of those holes, and I put it on this like that. Remember, this is the center hole here, and I put it in the center of this foot there. Then you can see that this foot should actually work on the new seat as well, simply because of that slotted holes there, because you could actually slide this wherever you want it. So I think I'm going to manufacture a third foot like this now. Alright, so I got my base plates down to serve as the mounting points in the car, as I done with these here. That one's also done on that side there, you can see it there. So now I'm going to take the seat off and start fabricating this feet for this thing. All right, let's carry on. Okay, so before I start with the feet, I put the new seat on, the bucket seat. So this is going to be more or less its positions here. So you can see, even as far as the length go, the seat was slightly shorter than the original one, because the original one was on this edge here, you know, on these edges. So anyway, that is more or less how the seat will sit on here. I got it supported by those bricks on that side there, because there's no feet on that side. If I come to the front here, you can see the offset here. You can see where the seat's rail is and where the hole is. You can see the offset there. So my foot will be moving in like that direction, you know, like so. Anyway, I'm going to start fabricating it now. I'll do a little bit of time lapses and let's just see what happens. Okay, so these are all the feet done now. I'm ready to weld it to the seat. This was the back one. I gusseted it like that. I didn't want to grind too much of the welds off, because then obviously I'm just weakening the welds. So that should be strong enough. So anyway, I'm going to mount it now to my jig that I made here. Put the seat on and attach it to the seat. Right. Alright, so one step closer. I just tacked it onto the rail there. So I'm actually going to now remove the rail from the seat and then do a proper weld. That's also tacked there. That's tacked there. And that's all tacked there. So from the front, she kind of looks like this. Alright, like I said, my next move, take the rail off the seat and then do proper welds. Right, so this is the rack off from the seat, and I obviously bolted it back to this jig here to prevent any movement when I weld, you know, this. I'm going to do the same to that side and weld it. Then I'm going to spray it up and fit. Alright, I think the next time you'll probably see me is maybe when it's sprayed and the fitment. Anyway, let me carry on. Okay, so this is that all welded up and cleaned up and ready for spraying. So is the other side. This is the bracket that I made here, linked it to that section there, welded it all on there for the seat belt. So this is all going to get sprayed black now and then fitted to the seat and to the car. Okay, so that's all fitted to the seat now. Sprayed black and fitted to the seat. And there'll probably be a little final adjustments when it comes to fitment, because there's no guarantee that these holes are obviously where they should be. So we'll see when the car comes here. All right, let's fit it to the car. All right, Tyler, it's all yours, my friend. You're going to install and we'll see how it fits.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the seat in. I don't know, there's so much shadows here. I don't know if you can see, but that bolt is in. That's in there. That's in. We're just going to tighten it down now. And then we have another look. Well, he seems happy enough. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers for now.